Where do you stand on, it may not be a dilemma, but the Jalen Brunson offseason decision and what else the Mavs need to take that next step?
I would run it back with their team. I would like it for them to get a little bit better at the big position if they could. I know that now that Luka's Supermax contract is going to kick in, this will be like their last kind of year for salary cap, but I like their team. I've continued to see if they can grow through this. They seem to be playing really well. I'm not sure that I'm searching for Bradley Beal or anything like that. I really like the makeup of their team right now. So I'm assuming that they run it back. I would like them to be just one more big. I like three-headed bigs a lot. It's like my new thing in the NBA right now. So you have Kleba, Powell, and another $10 to $12 million player if you can find him. But if they had that, I would be fine with what they're doing there. And I think Finney Smith is going to get better. Jalen Brunson can score. I do like what they have right now.
You had mentioned that you were on Mark Jackson's staff. We always wonder, why doesn't he have a job? What kind of coach was he?
I think the game has changed a lot. It's like a more motion game. He ran a lot of isolations. He was a great defensive coach, by the way. That Warrior team with Steph Curry and those guys, and that was with David Lee at the power forward, not necessarily Draymond Green there. He really got those guys guarding at a high level. But it doesn't help that with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and the team that they have, you led the league in isolation. You led the league I think you were 25th in the league in total passes. Steve Kerr gets there, they run motion, and they pass the ball more than any other team out there. And I think that people want to see more of that ball movement, more of that player movement. It's just it didn't fit their personnel. But the way that he focused on defense, you would think that there'll be another team, another group out there that would give him a shot just so he can, improve. He has been labeled as a very good defensive coach.
What's the next step for Luka?
It's winning. It's getting over the hump. That's it. It'd be interesting if he makes that full commitment to his body. Pat Riley talked last night about the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to say good shape. Hey, we got to get in good shape. He used this term. I thought this was so spot on. If Luka comes back in world-class shape, it's a different season for Luka and the Mavs. He needs to come back in world-class shape because world-class shape allows you to not have as many injuries. You're committed to your diet, with everything you're doing, so you can get, for Luka, it's 1%. Can you get 1% more out of your game in the fourth quarter or throughout that season so you can have home court advantage or whatever it is? So I think that from here on out, it's a full commitment to his body, not getting stronger. It's staying pliable because he's one of the strongest guys in the NBA. Staying pliable, staying young, staying lighter so the wear and tear is not on your body. Still keeping the strength, but going down that road. So world-class shape. And if he can get into that, and he is 5% better on the season because of it, as over the course of the 82 games, then the Mavericks are legitimately, a championship contender. And don't ever count out developing your own guys and other people being interested in your own guys, and then making a big blockbuster trade for, a superstar out there that may want to come to Dallas and play alongside.
Yeah, I think that's where I've probably been guilty of cutting Jalen Brunson short a little bit, not keeping in mind the development. To me, I'm just he peaked in the Utah series. He's undersized, though. Is Jalen Brunson a $30 million or $25 million plus number two? Well, then I can't pay him that and lock myself into it.
But wait, if you don't have him, you're not going to have space. And people value him. So you can always, if you don't like what you have, you can always trade him. There are 7 teams that are willing to pay him that.
Yeah.
So here's a good example. Kyrie Irving, hard to trade him. Jalen Brunson, if you signed him, not hard to trade him.